Boxing, and today this will be the first series of reaction videos in the last couple of 4 to 5 years. And today I'll be doing Ward Kovalev 2. So you guys sit back and enjoy it. First time on the channel, go on and hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go.
1 year difference in age, virtually identical, equal in height, an arm length advantage of 1 inch to Kovalev.
Now, if you guys are familiar with this series, you do. And also, I'm gonna pause it real quick, the video. But you guys did know, first fight, Andre Ward wasn't able to do a lot of leg work. So you're gonna see in this fight, I mean not leg work, road work. You're gonna see in this second fight how much more comfortable Andre Ward is, and really see how he was able to start taking over the fight. Andre Ward is like the only fighter that makes Virgil Hunter look like a good trainer. And you know, he still got to be mindful of Kovalev's power. But you're going to see Andre Ward is way more confident here. Much like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, too. Similar.
Because of Kovalev's power, especially early, as
smart money always says, bet on the boxer.
Ward momentarily losing his balance against the ropes. Kovalev took advantage of that to land another body jump.
And Ward is crafty in there, man. He ain't gonna lay down. You're gonna have to really beat him. Kovalev trying to go at Ward's body. Let's see Ward go back to the body.
Stop. Let him go. Let him up. Let him up. Watch the back of the head. There you go.
I remember I actually went and watched this second fight at Twin Peaks. With Twin Peaks, man. My ex at the time, she met me up there.
He never really felt Ward's.
Yeah, he says that, but hard for me to believe that you don't feel Ward's power after a 12-round fight, you know?
Also, I'm not going to be able to show all of it because I might get copyright, so people that do watch this know it's going to skip around.
Well, that comment, I didn't feel his power, is always relative, not absolute. If he had no power at all, Kovalev would be going right at him with impunity. That doesn't happen.
Now, you always guys know, I heard Troy King and other boxers say this, when you clenched up, you want to punch with the free hand. You saw both of them punching with their free hand.
Left up, Andre Ward gets him started. Still a minute to go in the first round.
A good left hook. And if you watch Andre Ward, he do little subtle stuff, like the way he just did that, his arm, he adjusted to get in a certain way to get a certain type of ankle at Kovalev. You don't see a lot of fighters doing that now. They normally fight a couple of ways. Ward pretty much can fight every style. He can do everything. Box, brawl, box up the back foot, you name it.
Nope. And that's what Andre has to do. He has to hit him hard early to get some respect from Kovalev.
Kovalev made a good jab on Ward. Like, Ward is still mindful. He knows that Kovalev can punch. And the guys, you know, in that first fight, Kovalev did put Andre Ward on the ground. That's what you call a swing round. You know Kovalev had bad habits outside the ring.
Yeah, the reason he was pleased with the round next was because Ward did land a big straight right hand to get that respect from Kovalev. So now Kovalev can't just come in and overwhelmingly dominate the first half of the fight like he did last time.
And by the way, you may have noticed Harold Letterman, our unofficial ringside scorer, scored the round for Kovalev.
Could see the case either way. Kovalev also did some good things. The right hands to the body. He neglected the body in their first fight.
Ward coming out, basically trying to get his respect early on.
And what I am noticing about Kovalev, Jim, is that Kovalev does not show a really good left hook here early.
Meaning?
He has a straight right and a jab, but he doesn't have a left hook. A left hook is very devastating in a big fight like this.
You're probably hearing Roy Jones was saying that Roy Jones going to be key on all that while Kovalev ain't following up with that left hook.
Is Andre doing something to take that left?
And if you're waiting on a smaller fighter, that's trouble for you because they already faster and most of the time box a little better.
See right there when he punched himself, Kovalev did, that's where a hook is very, very imperative. You need to have one right there because you can throw it and it keeps you from overshooting your target. Andre has a good hook, but when they get close, Andre throws a hook. Kovalev doesn't.
For a left hook from Ward there. Kovalev trying to answer back, jab, jab, jab. Short with the right hand of the body, jab upstairs again.
Kovalev really out jabbing Ward here, and
He did this the whole fight, man. You guys noticed Kovalev had his trunks high this fight. And also when a fighter wear their trunks high, it lets you know that they don't really want to get too many body shots.
a well-rounded fighter, a resourceful fighter.
So pretty much all Kovalev landing jabs. No really like force hitting to the body right there.
Good body shot by Ward.
Kovalev counter well upstairs. And again,
And a left and a right by Kovalev. And Ward comes back
See
with
this
an
fight,
uppercut
Ward ain't
inside.
scared.
More jabs from Kovalev. Trying to pile up points with the jab.
once again, these two contesting this contest on a very high level for light heavyweights.
And it looked like jabs.
I also want to tell you guys something about Andre Ward.
The deciding factor in
Around
round
the
two.
time when Lil G, you know, guys, no drama show, you know, around that time he was on his reign of fighting nobodies. He had the chance to move up and fight Andre Ward, but he didn't want to fight him. And you see why Andre Ward is going up to light heavyweight and beating the Crusher. I'm talking about this dude was the Crusher, bro. Like, that's what people is failing to forget. This man Kovalev was beating everybody. Dude was beating everybody. And much like the Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Bernard, even Trinidad, Floyd, whoever, like, you know, just high level competitors, multiple weight classes, Pacquiao. No challenge. Hey, I'll move up and fight somebody. But Ward did it the right way. Acclimated himself to the weight. And he said, all right, let's get this work. Now, you're going to start seeing more and more, round after round, Andre Ward's get more and more comfortable in there. When you're comfortable in that zone, it's hard to get beat. It's like that with any sport. Any sport.
Now Kovalev throws a left hook. Finally. Good left hook by Ward.
See, look how Ward doing.
Ward gets in first. Kovalev.
And you know, normally when you start boxing, they wouldn't show you how to throw a jab from right
Question
there.
is, because Kovalev has a
Because
reputation,
Ward is so savvy and a veteran, he can do stuff like that.
when they have even exchanges, are the judges giving Kovalev more credit because he's perceived as the heavier puncher?
And Ward doing much better at the earlier part of this fight than he did the last time.
See, look at that. Every time
avoided the
Kovalev coming in,
knockdown.
Ward shooting that jab
And he
again.
banging Kovalev with some really big shots inside. He didn't start this to round 5 last fight.
Nobody punch.
You heard Roy Jones just say he doing way better than the last fight.
Stop. I got you. Kovalev keeps pursuing, firing the jab from time to time, but it's abundantly clear.
Lewis Nichols
Doesn't
doesn't
let
do
his
it.
hands go with the same freedom
Kovalev got same
and
in there.
absence of fear that he does.
Hit him behind the head. But this is what you do. You don't complain to the ref. When somebody hit you behind the head, just hit him behind the head like Andre Ward did. That's the rule of the game. You hit me low, I'm hit you low.
Much stronger than he did the first fight. Much stronger.
And this is early still before, I mean, we saw Kovalev go to the body in the first round, but Ward has since gone there more consistently. And those body shots generally add up. And in the first fight gave...
Here we go. Round 4. Like I told you, Ward coming on now.
Harold, how did you score the first 3?
Okay, Jim. I got a 3-0, 30-27, Sergey Kovalev. You know, Jim, he's taking this fight right to Andre Ward. Andre Ward's
Look,
backing
this dude
up,
is
backing
biased.
up, backing up. I mean, I haven't seen
Andre Ward is doing way more than that.
You watch this.
That's why you don't listen to him. You listen to people like Roy Jones, not some dude who I don't even know much about Harold Littleman, so I could be mistaken. But If you really watch boxing, you know for a fact that Andre Ward ain't just backing up and Kovalev just walking him down. If that's the case, he'll be looking way better.
Or at least
now
we
look
guess
at Ward,
that it
letting the body
does.
shots.
And of course, the official judges were
He
on a
just got a
slightly
jab
different
in.
page. Ultimately,
Now he finna start going to work.
And don't be surprised if Andre catches Kovalev coming in with a big left hook and cause some damage, because he's throwing a mean left hook every time Kovalev comes in too viciously.
In a
same lecture early in the last fight.
Look at that.
Good shot by Andre.
If you notice, Andre Ward not playing his
And
feet
now
because he
Kovalev
can't
wants
get
to
caught.
answer it.
Because Kovalev still got power. So watch this. Kovalev can't fight good on the inside. Look at that. Backed him up again.
It's not as stark in this fight as in some others, but this is the good big man, the good or great big man versus the certainly great little man.
Without a doubt it is, because Andre is definitely the stronger puncher right now.
See, Roy no.
Total punches
You can
landed this
tell
round
the
for the
way
first
that
time.
Andre
Tommy
Wood
Buck
even
shows
throwing
an
his
edge
punches.
for Ward. Coming down in the closing seconds of the round, Ward's counterpunches may have gotten the better of Kovalev here in the fourth.
Good body shots.
Ward has really unloaded some good shots.
He got him right there. Kovalev got him at the end.
What
One
effect
hand
will they
was
have
right
on Kovalev as this fight?
Timing on that jab by Ward. He's shown some very good timing in the first 4 rounds. Harold Letterman gave the 4th round to Ward, who landed
Watch this.
more punches in that round for the first time in the fight. Now we go to the 5th.
Supreme confidence. And that's the thing. I think some fighters forget nowadays. You're going to get
This
hit
is the
while you
round in which
boxing.
Kovalev said he began to lose.
You know what I'm saying? Just try not to get hit as much as you're hitting somebody.
So he got a new strength and conditioning trainer. The strength and conditioning trainer comes from the sport of biathlon. And a lot of what they were working on
He
was
parried
designed
that off like that.
Kovalev the chance to recover during the fight. The kind of Evander Holyfield type resurgence that we saw so many times in Holyfield's career. Kovalev wants to get a little taste of that so that he can be better in the second half of the fight against Ward, and that's what his conditioning
They're going to
was
see
focused on.
Kovalev quit.
And Ward, Kovalev's punches don't seem to have a lot of steam on them right now, Jim, but Ward's do. And that's not a good thing for Kovalev.
And Ward, while he's landed good body shots, it's a little early in the fight for those body shots to be taking their toll already.
Well, it's just that for Kovalev, it's new to him to have to go to the body and do things different. This is normal for Andre.
Kovalev held on an extra little bit after 20 weeks.
Another sign of frustration, Max.
Well, Kovalev was holding on the side away from Weeks. Ultimately, Weeks saw it, but Kovalev got a couple of seconds of rest, holding on to Ward's head.
And was pushing down on Ward, forcing Ward to expend energy.
Yeah, right there. Stomach. When you go to the body, stop your momentum from coming too.
Good body shot from Kovalev.
Another good body shot.
And Kovalev is looking really tired now, man.
Yes, he is, although he's landing.
Good body shot again. Look at Ward. Ward taking the fight out of him already.
Kovalev is fighting well for a guy who seems gassed this early in the fight. He's breathing with his mouth open. His punches lack the steam they used to, and Ward has been teeing off. Yet Kovalev is in the round because he continues to throw some good shots.
He's not throwing good shots. Andre Ward is being careful.
You gotta like Andre's spot right now because he's used to going these late rounds like this.
Another good body shot.
Kovalev has not had a lot of experience going these late rounds, so
He can't fight on the inside.
Nice body shots by Ward.
Kovalev, no doubt, put on a
Fighters,
list.
that's how you stop somebody like that. My dad always
He
said,
does appear to
take
have
the wheels
tried
away
to
from
throw
the man.
more body shots, but it's still Ward who is more effective to the body.
go to the body. First of all, how
Kovalev
in
has
the world?
thrown
See,
almost
look at this
twice
man. Let me
as
pause
many
this, man.
punches.
How does this man give Kovalev the 5th round when Andre Ward is actually going to work in on him? That's why, listen, and I don't believe myself to be the end-it-all, know-it-all of boxing, but I can watch boxing and with the commentary on and still know who's winning or losing. For the casuals, they can't. This stuff like this be swaying somebody feel like Andre Ward, got a gift decision or somebody got robbed, because this card is atrocious. You mean to tell me after 5 rounds, Ward only got 1? When first 2 was like swing rounds? Get out of here, man. It's crazy.
Punches so far, as has Andre Ward, but he's landing only at a 24% rate. While Ward, more efficient, more selective, is landing at a 37% rate.
Thank you. And that's why I always tell people too, like,
as you see,
just because you're throwing a lot of punches don't mean you're
primarily for
effective.
Kovalev.
That's what people do to beat
I disagree
AB.
with Harold on the 5th round.
But AB punches be more effective. He just don't throw enough. Again,
Early part of the first fight.
Yes, he did. That was the change that he
got him to the body again.
to make. So right now he's winning the fight to me on making the changes already.
It's very interesting, and again, a mark of how difficult these rounds are to score, how difficult the fight itself turns out to be to score. Virgil Hunter told Andre Ward in the corner between rounds that he's won every round so far. Harold Letterman, our unofficial ringside scorer, has scored 4 out of 5 rounds for Ward. For Kovalev. So there's a debate for you already.
Well, Kovalev just then showed why he's tough to beat. Ward, again, did really good he's throwing, and therefore usually landing.
Once again, Harold Letterman has no doubt. We're halfway through the fight. Let's take a look at his scorecard. Harold?
Okay, Jim, I got a
Look
59-55.
at this. How you had Andre Ward 1 round, man? Like, don't put this on the screen no more.
Jim, I think he's landing the hardest shots, and that's why he's winning the fight. Andre Ward, you know, as I said before, he backs up an awful lot.
Talking about he landing the harder shots. Ward ain't been hurt yet.
Power in his shots. He's landing the hardest shots. And basically, that's the story of the fight. I just think that Andre Ward's got to get in and punch a little more and come forward and don't back up. Anyway, 5-1, Sergey Kovalev.
Harold Letterman is unofficial. He scores ringside. Don't get that particular opportunity or platform. And that has
You see him crush him before your eyes.
dynamic to do with the scoring controversies which emerge in pay-per-view fights like this.
And this is what I mentioned earlier. Harold's giving Kovalev. And by the way, it's not just how hard you punch; it's how well the other guy
Trying to
takes
knock him
your
out.
shot.
That right hook, or that left hook, I should say, by Ward was blocked by Kovalev's
Good
right
jab.
glove.
Good jab.
Kovalev landing
Good
jabs
jab
again.
again.
Kovalev, even when he doesn't appear to be throwing very hard, the effect on Andre seems to be as though it was a hard shot.
If, in fact, Kovalev is leading in the fight, that's because he's landing his jab, like right there. If he's not,
He ain't laying nothing just now, bro.
because Ward is landing power shots inside. And there's another low blow.
That wasn't a low blow.
That was low, Jim.
Ward doesn't think so.
I don't think that was low.
And Weeks is saying, come on, Sergey, come back and fight.
Seems like he's just trying to quit, man.
A left hook tap. Crowd responded as though it was a big
Good
shot,
jab.
but it wasn't, but it landed. Another landed jab for Kovalev.
Another good jab. Ward going to the body. Probably go to the body again and go back to the head.
Yeah, Kovalev is dead tired, Jim.
But he remains the aggressor.
He's
Yeah,
not
but
tired. He's an
tired.
aggressor.
If you run to a big shot here, something bad could happen.
Andre Ward.
Certain way, Ward is coming on. Kovalev is looking for a breather, those
Watch
sorts
this.
of things.
Okay, Ward.
Oh, this is some good action here. But actually, at the end of the round, it could be Kovalev who won it just by landing more shots.
Well, one pattern which is emerging already. Kovalev has thrown 116 more punches to this point in the fight than here. Weight of Kovalev's activity and the far greater number of punches that he's throwing may ultimately be the most influential thing for judges. And an uppercut lands underneath for Kovalev, and now he thinks he's got a little advantage as Ward comes
That's
back
what I
to the
mean
mat.
about the story of the fight being different than the action at times. Kovalev looks as though he's looking for a breather, looking for the ref to give him some help, turns his back
Ain't even
to
talking
Ward.
about the two
But when the
left
action
hooks.
resumes,
Ward
it's
just
Kovalev who landed the shots.
He's breathing hard.
Ward gave Ward confidence. Ward believes he doesn't want to fight no more, so now Ward is coming at him, pushing the issue.
Look at that. Body shot again.
Oh, that was a good body. That was a good body shot.
Kovalev
That might be a little low. That might be a little low. I'm not sure.
Now he wants to
Said
get
keep it
him
up.
He don't want to fight.
But there was no pause in the action, no recovery time for Kovalev. So it turns out to be a solid body shot for Ward.
Be interested to see that on replay. It looked to me like a borderline shot on the belt, and it looked to me like Kovalev was looking for a breather there.
You kind of quit overreacting to those because that shows a sign of weakness to Ward. That's why Ward's coming at him now. Oh, there you go.
hurt him
Hand by
right there.
Ward. Hurt him
Hardest
bad.
start to the fight.
wobbles Kovalev.
Bad. I told you he was weak, Jim. You can see his legs. He's done this
Body
fight.
shot got him.
Holding on right now.
Ward finishing
Ward
him.
has a
That's what you
chance
do.
to
This is what
knock him
good
out
champions do.
with a minute still to go in the 8th round.
Hurt body shot. He's hurt from a body
Look at
shot.
that.
Bad.
Body shot again. He ain't throwing back.
Body
Normally, if you don't
shots
throw
and
back there a lot
left
like that,
hook.
they stop.
Kovalev in
Hurt from the
big
body shot.
trouble.
Look at
50
him.
seconds to
Still
go
not
in the
throwing. He
round.
hurt. He hurt and he tired.
Sergey just trying to get away.
Ward not known as a finisher, but Kovalev looks finished.
Look at that. Like I said, all that hate. You knew who was coming on. Who was gonna win.
Ward, like the smart finisher that he is, trying to
Like I said, fight.
He's going to stop the fight.
Fight is over, as you guys see. Andre Ward. Andre Ward won the fight. He made adjustments in the in between, you know, number 1 and 2, and they paid off for him in the second fight. Kovalev, bad habits, didn't have that left hook, and didn't have the confidence in there in the fight the whole time. You know, if he probably would have won this fight, probably would have been a trilogy, but after that, this fight took a lot out of Kovalev because he really hadn't looked the same since the second fight. They knew he had bad habits. Andre Ward lives a clean fighter's lifestyle, and he wasn't going to let a fighter like this beat him, especially them saying the first fight was controversial when Andre Ward bullied the bully. That's how you beat somebody. You go in there and bully the bully. You do whatever they do to you, you do it to them, or whatever they do to other people, and you do it worse. And shout out to Andre Ward, man. Like I said, throwback fighter. Wish we could have got some more fights out of him before he decided to retire. Who knows? Possibly he could come back if the money's right. But he has integrity, so he's not going to just fight for anything just because somebody wants him to lay down or whatever. But yeah, man, this is my first series in Throwback Thursday fights or flashback fights. I'm going to try to do whatever you guys, whoever watches this video, you guys let me know if you enjoyed it. Critiques, if you want me to touch on another fight. Just let me know. Put it in the comments, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Make sure you share this on your social media. Make sure you hit that bell icon and leave a comment, thumbs up. Support Banco Boxing. I'm out.